Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Friday morning, just leaving the camper right now. Last night was the first night that I've seen a full frost. Ice on the windshield. Got some lumber that I'm bringing from a job that we built a new deck and took the old deck down, and it's definitely covered in frost. Winter is on its way. I was just driving out, and Mike, he's one of the guys that stays here with his wife, just seasonal. They've got a house in Wisconsin, and then they go down to Arizona here as soon as it starts getting cold, right after November, he said. And I think we're the last two that are in here. I mean, the campground is totally closed to the public, and water has now been completely shut off. So I just have my water tank hooked up. So what is that? I'm boondocking it, I guess they would say. But, you know, I'd only have about 2 more weeks. I'll pull the camper out right around October 28th or 29th, right before that weekend around Halloween. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk out and switch out the SD card pictures. This is a little bit of a different weekend. It'll end up being a shorter video because we have to go down to Zach, Sam, and Rose's tomorrow for Rose's baptism, and then to their house afterwards for lunch. So I'm going to get this done right away, and I think, I don't want to commit yet, but I stopped and got a bunch of the RV antifreeze. I think I should get this thing winterized, get the slides pulled in, and it's about time to move it out of this spot. I just switched out the second SD card. The woods have changed in the last week. A lot of the leaves are gone now. Smells like fall. I have one more to do. I did jump one grouse when I was walking out here. It was quite a ways up in front of me. And then I heard one that was drumming over off in that direction, so they're still around. I just had to run inside and watch a little bit of my video from last year. I couldn't remember dumping this into like a 5-gallon bucket. I thought, how did I get the antifreeze into the water system? And this is exactly what I did. I'm so happy that I have the small camper down at the work spot. So glad Melissa and I bought that, because can you imagine having to move this like earlier in the season when I had to move it 2 times a week? No way. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday it started to rain a little bit, so I never got the 5th wheel moved. And this morning now, we're just cleaning some stuff up in the house. Melissa's in the shower right now, because in about an hour we have to leave to go to Rose's baptism, so we're just doing some stuff inside. We did set up a couple of heated cat coolers last night because it's a little chilly. Everything is covered in frost today.
How's it going up in Cloquet?
It's going good.
Pretty cool today, I bet.
It was. There was ice on the...
She wants you to jump, but I think she thinks she's jumping from there.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, good job, Rosie.
I was wondering how you were going to get up here. He usually carries it. Look how big his feet are.
He's got his glasses now.
Did you take your coat off?
Well, I think I got 2 of these.
You pretty girl. Say hi.
Okay, Rose Dixie Jensen. Now, of course, you're proclaiming that here. If you change the name, I mean, I'm just saying. She probably wouldn't appreciate it at her age. And her, just lay her head back just a little bit. Rose Dixie, we're just going to use a little water. It's okay. We baptize you in the name of the Father and of the Son. One more. And of the Holy Spirit. And His power. That is the voice of the
She's never going to want to go to church.
She's going to be atheist from this point on.
Look at that face.
Take your hand out. And if you need to step out, I think you got it. Just pull it there for a little bit. Perfect. You can step back. You say, receive the.
One cent, Bridget. That will be 1 cent. Okay.
Say hi.
Hey, Bridget, what are you doing in there? Huh? You hiding out? Away from everybody?
Oh, we just got back to the house. It's just a couple minutes before 5 o'clock. I'm not sure what's on the agenda right now, but I'm going to go inside and sit down for a little bit. Well, everyone, this week's video is not really going places that I thought it was. There's just so much stuff to do. Next weekend is deer stand weekend, so I'm going to be gone all weekend. I won't get back here until Sunday, and then I'll have to turn around and head down to the campground. I don't know if I'll do that Sunday or Monday, but anyway, so there's things that need to be done And one of the things was, now Melissa's canned all of the salsa and spaghetti sauce, and so I'm getting that stuff down here on the shelves. And then she got, I think we have like 10 or 15 dozen quart jars and half-quart jars and whatever size they are upstairs. Like right now in the mudroom, you can hardly navigate because there's all these jars stacked. So I need to bring them down and stack them over in the jar section. So I'm just trying to get some of this inside stuff done, because if next weekend is, remember like I said, one of the winter projects is to build more shelves. We're almost full here now. But if next weekend is deer stand weekend, then I'm going to be back here for one weekend, and then it's deer hunting, and I'm trying to take the whole entire week up, the whole first week off for deer hunting, and then come back and go to work, and then come up for the third and final weekend. But winter's coming, so things like getting make sure the heat tape is on the water pipes that feed the back water stuff. I need to get that done, and then turn that on, and then unhook the hose that comes outside that we use to do the water for the garden and everything like that. And now the fifth wheel, at least that is winterized, but I need to get that moved, which I thought would happen today. I don't know if I'll get to it tomorrow. And the worst part is, if I don't do it this weekend, then I'll have to do it in 2 weekends. And you have to watch out now, because at any time now we could get a foot of snow and I'm not moving it anywhere. So I guess what I'm rambling on about is, there are things that I really want to do, and there are things that really need to be done. And I'm trying to get some of the need to be done stuff done, and some of that stuff is inside. Like getting this stuff put down here and just getting things organized. I got to make some new shelves. Glad that's done. I have so many little projects to do as soon as I have enough time. Dehydrated green peppers from the garden. We have a bunch more to do. Okay everyone, it's just about 11 o'clock. Melissa, she's already asleep. I needed to get, I'm getting clothes in the washing machine for deer hunting and washing them with scentless soap, so I can get them hung up on the clothesline over there so they can air out for a week before I bring them up to the tent. Not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I do know that right now it is time for bed. Good morning everybody. Last night it got down to 31.6. I even saw frost on one of the bales in here this morning. I thought the tomato plants would be all browned on top, but they don't look too bad yet. I washed Sarah's clothes in the non-scented soap last night, so I'm hanging hers out this morning to air out. In a little bit I'm going to come out here and unload this stuff off the trailer, I want to put one of my long ladders on there, and then I hook this up to my truck because I'll run that down. I'm going to bring this down to the camper tonight because tomorrow and Tuesday I have a job where we're going to remove 2 windows and put in 2 different ones, and I want to bring those 2 windows back. Well, I need to grab Melissa a zucchini squash. She's going to do a couple of veggie bakes. And I think she's going to cook up pork chops and some chicken. And I'm going to do a couple of small steaks on the grill, but we're going to make some food so I can bring some down with me for work, and she has some for work this week also. I don't think I have any small zucchini anymore. They're all pretty big. Oh, this one's not too bad. You can see that these ground cherries, or whatever you call them, they got bit by the frost. This garden just did absolutely awesome this year. It's just amazing how everything grew, so much so you can't even walk in here in some places. Pick a few more green peppers so she can get those into the dehydrator. These will still grow some though. They aren't really affected as much by the frost until they're hit really hard. I found some broccoli over there. I like how you do that. You cut the initial heads of broccoli off, and then you keep, it keeps growing and you get it all season. That's a pretty nice amount of lumber that was supposed to go right into the dumpster. Not much I can do with this painted side, but that's what it looks like inside the workshop, so I can use them. I need to get this barbecue fired up here so I can cook them steaks in a little bit.
Back. They're trying to make us go against each other. Okay.
I'm going to get this ready, but I'm not going to fire it up quite yet because those veggie bakes, they take about an hour until they're done good. So, but I'll get it ready.
you don't want to know.
What is it, Joni? Watch him. Get him, Joni. Get him. Just cooking up a couple of little grass-fed beef ribeyes. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. This weekend seems super short. I got so much stuff I need to get done up here. I will see you guys on the next video.